Well, let's turn back our attention to the elections. Not too far to go now, are they? Just a few weeks before you all head off to the local government elections polls. The ANC going to present its election manifesto to voters today. It follows a very busy weekend for some of the other political parties. The EFF launching its manifesto in Johannesburg yesterday, and party leader Julius Malema says the EFF is ready to take over local government and deliver services.
Our manifesto is based on many observations that we have made about the state of local government in South Africa. Our manifesto is based on the truthful observation that our people are landless, our people are jobless. Our manifesto is based on the truthful observation that local government is incapable. Our manifesto is based on truthful observation that many people in South Africa still not have access to water. Our manifesto is based on a truthful observation that many people still stay in shacks with no toilets. Our manifesto is based on truthful observation that our people do not have electricity.
Well, on the other hand, the Inkatha Freedom Party says it's ready to give the African National Congress a run for its money. The party also launched its manifesto just yesterday.
The 2021 local government election will be a good time for the IFP. If you look at the performance of the IFP in 2016 local government elections and the 2019 provincial and national elections, we did very well. And looking at the dilemma and the challenges our main rivalry, which is the ANC, that is experiencing in terms of protest in a number of their municipalities, in terms of internal divisions, in terms of poor performance, in terms of the management of the party. If you look at a political party that cannot pay its employees, not for 1 month, but for several months, is a clear indicator that they are in a deep-seated problem.
Well, DA leader John Steenhuisen launched his party's election manifesto on Saturday. His party is promising to improve service delivery, provide housing and support local businesses.
One thing I can tell you is that the DA is not a party of wild, unattainable promises. We don't fill our manifesto with every fantasy we can think of. We don't ignore the real-world constraints of resources, budgets, personnel, historical backlogs and maintenance neglect. Ours is a manifesto anchored in reality. A manifesto that speaks not only of what a DA government will do for you, but also what dozens of DA governments are already doing for millions of people. A record of action and a promise of more. The DA also isn't a party of bygone glories. We don't ask voters to remember what we once were half a century ago. We don't cherry-pick our good story from decades back. The DA wants voters to judge it by what it does today. We're a party that delivers in the present and looks to the future. Our good story is happening right now. It's happening in the metros and municipalities where voters have already made that smart choice. And it could happen in so many more. The DA is not a party of insiders and outsiders. It doesn't reward its inner circle and their families with the powerful positions and comfortable jobs at the expense of service delivery and the rule of law. We don't believe in jobs for pills. We don't believe in making government bigger and bigger until every single crony has a job, but nothing ever gets done.